Hi class and welcome to Health Delivery Systems. My name is Dr. Nancy Shahada and I will be your professor for this semester. I am looking forward to getting to know all of you. I do want to let you know this specific video introduces you to the Start Here page, which is where I'm located right now. And now I'm going to get started. I'm going to go through the links and materials found on this page, as well as going through the links that are found on your left-hand course menu bar, which is right here. All right, so let's get started. First is a short message welcoming you to this course. Below that is a picture of the required textbook. It's titled Basics of the U.S. Healthcare System. You will be having assigned readings every week from this specific textbook. Below that is the weekly course schedule as well as the syllabus for this course. Let me scroll a little further down. Then we have our syllabus quiz. This quiz is very short, multiple choice, and just lets me know that you have had a chance to go through your syllabus. I want to make sure you understand what is expected of you in this course. And then here is a short video just helping you all become a little more familiar with me. Take the time to watch it when you have a chance. And here's a transcript for the above video. All right, so below that we have a little more information. One is on student success, tutoring, any writing assistance you might need. Definitely look into this. Look into this folder, which will provide you with links for these different services. Below that is student Blackboard tutorials. So if you're not familiar with Blackboard, it's the first time you're taking an online course, I would definitely take the time to go through the different videos to be a little more acquainted on how to use Blackboard. And then here is some information on its library tutorials that help you become a little more acquainted with using your library via the internet online, which it's very user-friendly, and we do have a research paper due in this course, so I strongly suggest for you to take the time to look into this. Last is our eSuccess Advisor. If you have any issues maneuvering through the course, any issues with your online course, you can always contact me as well as Patrick for assistance. Last but not least is our weekly checklist. Now I have this checklist in each week of this course. And it's just to make sure that you have completed everything on this list before going on to the following week. And then here is a link to the weekly course content folder. So there's a folder for each course in this class. And once that week starts, you open that new folder, you'll find an introductory video for the week. Watch the video where I just introduce the topics that we're covering and the assignments that are due. All right, and last but not least is the links found on the left-hand side course menu bar. So let me go through that really quick. All right, so by clicking this takes you to the Start Here page. Also, you have the home page, but the main place I expect you to kind of always, where I expect you to start from is usually on this page. Then announcements, which I send after posting an announcement, I always email it to you as well. So you make sure that you're constantly checking your FAU email. Course messages. You can definitely contact me through course messages. However, I do want to point out that when you email me, you get a much quicker response. I usually get back to my students within a couple of hours. All right? And then here is a link to the syllabus as well as the weekly course schedule. This link, which says weekly course content folders, will take you to the content folders. There's a folder for each week, as I explained earlier. Assigned course papers. So this link here, let me click on it, just provides you with the due dates of our actually global health paper. This is a misprint here, but it is the global health paper. And below that you'll find that I have a sample outline format. So you do have an outline that is due in this course for this paper. Just click on this and you'll have a sample of what I expect. Some more information on helping you write out that outline, and the grading rubrics, and also a sample of a global health paper. All right, let me go back to the Start Here page again. And here we are. And then discussion boards, you'll always find the link of the discussion board assignment that's due for that week. You'll find the link to the discussion board forum in that week's content folder. Now this is called Sharing Healthcare Information. I like to give my students, for those of you interested, a chance to get some extra credit. So if you post on something occurring in the healthcare system here in the US, it could even be a global health issue, as long as you post it, provide a summary, if it's a short article, if it's a video, you will receive an extra 5 points to the lowest exam grade you have in this course. Below that is the link titled My Grades. That's for you to be able to view your grades in this course. And then I have a little section here that provides a little extra help for some areas for this course. So the first one is instructions on how to use Blackboard. For those of you that aren't familiar, it's new to you, you can definitely check this link out. Below that is some information on the accessibility and academic assistance services found here at FAU. Below that is how to connect to the Easy Proxy at FAU. And then here's some information on the Remote Proctor Now, which is an online proctoring software used for the final exam in this course. It is a policy that has been implemented in the College of Business. Below that is a reference for how to use the APA format, which is the required format for anything you reference, any sources. It's also the format used for the global health paper, as well as the outline for this course. Again, here's some information on the eSuccess advisor, Patrick Dempsey, which is also found further down on the Start Here page. And last but not least is a discussion board forum dedicated to questions and concerns. If you do post anything on this discussion board forum, be aware that it is visible to the rest of the class. So if you have a question on a personnel matter, be sure to email me directly. And for any type of question you have, I am more than happy to reply to your emails. If you need to speak to me on the phone, email me, let me know. We will schedule a time. I'm here to help you all through this course. As long as I know that you are ready to learn, I am more than happy to be as helpful as possible. Okay, so I would like to wish everyone a wonderful semester. I look forward to getting to know all of you. And if you have any questions, never hesitate to email me. Take care. Bye.